Alright, so I'm back here once again, and this time I'm here to pretty much give you guys a weekly summary of everything that happened last week. If y'all seen my last video, pretty much gave y'all a rundown on what's been going on with me for the most part in life and all that junk. But yeah, without further ado, bro, let's get out here and get into it. And by the way, happy Thanksgiving. So yeah, just started off. Meek Mill dropped the EP called the Quarantine EP. Got 4 songs on it, and it features Lil Durk, 42 Doug, and Void. Now, first thing I can say is that ever since Championships dropped, I feel like when it comes to like Meek Mill's delivery and the way that he approaches productions and stuff now, he's not really loud like how he used to be. They used to be like the main complaint from everybody. People used to say that Meek Mill used to just rap loud as hell. And I feel like now he done kind of like toned it down. And I feel like he sort of like changes his flows and stuff on here because you know what I'm saying? Like he been playing with auto-tune, but I feel like he plays with it more on here, especially on the song with Lil Durk. Lil Durk, I ain't even gonna lie, he was my favorite. And like I said, right, ever since with Laugh Now, Cry Later, or just ever since the beginning of the year, like every Dirk feature that I done heard, like it slowly made me a fan of this dude to the point where I'm like, where I need to go back and actually sit down and listen to some little Dirk projects. 42 Doug on here was nice. Only thing I hate about that song for real was that I feel like Meek Mill sort of compromised the production a little bit to fit like something that 42 Doug would rap off of. So yeah, that production, it's a good song and Meek Mill sounded great over it. 42 Doug sounded damn good on this mother because it sounded like the type of song that 42 Doug would rap over. The guy Vori on here, I ain't even gonna lie, when I first heard him, he kind of gave me like a Tory Lanez vibe, but then he sort of like segued into like his own sort of unique sound in a way. He's nice, and for the most part, I can't wait to hear more stuff from him. And also, man, last time Meek Mill dropped the 4-song EP, he gave us Championships. Championships was one of the best albums that came out the year. It was 2018. It made my top 10. So, with that being said, bro, I'm sure they're expecting, like, you know what I'm saying, what's going to come next from Meek Mill. So, yeah, overall, Quarantine EP, solid EP. Go check that out. So, Magnus Stallion finally dropped her debut album. Good news. Um, yeah, man, I'm gonna just go ahead and be real about this. I wasn't really feeling the album at first, and I'm glad that I didn't go ahead and drop like a review. I ain't do a first reaction because I'm gonna be honest, bro. I probably would have shitted on this album, but for the most part, these are the positives that I take from it before I just jump into the negatives. The positives of this album is that I like the fact that she's sort of trying new things, you know what I'm saying, as far as like the singing and stuff, but she's been singing. She's been singing, but I feel like on songs like Don't Rock Me to Sleep, that's something to me that's totally new and out of her element because I ain't never really heard a rapper do anything over that type of poppy production. So yeah, that song pretty much caught me off guard, bro. I ain't even gonna lie, but for the most part, I do like it. I just wouldn't have expected a song like that to come from Megan. As far as the subject matter and stuff like that, she does sort of jump into the stuff that happened with like Tory Lanez and all that junk. So you should have known that was coming. She throw a slick shot at the girl that used to be her best friend, the Kelsey girl or whatever. And of course, you already know Tory Lanez got a whole bunch of subs in that mug. She literally starts the song off with Shots Fired, which is a damn sample off the Who Shot You beat. And I'm just like, bro, what the fuck is this? Like, why you gotta use that sample? Like, at first, just listening to this album, I was gonna say, like, I feel like she doing that junk that people talk about Sweetie for it. Like people say that all Sweetie do is remake songs, like, you know what I'm saying, remix them and all that. I feel like Megan is sort of sliding into the same thing because you legit got 7 songs on here that use samples, and it's like it's sort of a remake of like an old ass song. Shots Fired, like I said, that's Who Shot You. Circles was a remake. Sugar Baby, that's a remake. That's from the damn Webby song Bad Bitch, if y'all done heard that before. Freaky Girls with SZA, that's a Dina Howard sample. Work that uses the classic Juvenile and Soulja Slim joint, Slow Motion. Outside was another one that had a sample, and Girls in the Hood, that's obviously the NWA sample. So yeah, she is sort of doing that Sweetie thing in a way, so it is what it is. That's just me. Now, as far as the features on here, I legit enjoy all the features. Do It On Tilt with City Girls, that's a nice song, but at the same time, I feel like that's one of the ones where I feel like the City Girls sort of got Megan because that production, like, it sound like some shit that City Girls will rap over anyway. Like, this junk sound like it should have been on the damn City Girls album. But I do like the song for what it is. Lil Durk on Movie, like I just said earlier, I just been hearing all these damn Lil Durk features, and I've been loving all of them. I can't wait to drop an album. SZA on Freaky Girls, like it's nice to hear SZA for one, and then two, like I like hearing more like fast paced production like this. So this was a great one. The song Intercourse with Pop Can and DJ Mustard. Pop Can sounded great on me, and I can't even lie. Like I like that song as a whole. Like I do like the whole Caribbean vibe and stuff that it's giving off and junk, and like, yeah, bro, it's a nice song. And then Big Sean and 2 Chainz, they absolutely did go crazy. And I already heard the Beyonce song, and I already heard the song with Young Thug. Now, jumping into the song with DaBaby. Seen a lot of people complaining about that, pretty much saying that they like why Megan always got to feature DaBaby and all that junk. I'm gonna be real with y'all. They got some good ass chemistry, whether you like it or not. Like that's one thing I gotta admit about them two. Almost to the point where it's like, yeah, hey, you thinking that they might be fucking or something, but yeah, that's why we keep hearing Megan and DaBaby collabs, bro. Like it just is what it is. They got some great ass chemistry, and expect to hear more of it in the future. Like far as them like changing it up or changing up the style of it or something. Yeah, they could, you know what I'm saying, show a little bit more variety, because I feel like they sort of give us the same song, but for the most part, I'm just being real. I'm okay with the songs. I like the songs. Oh yeah, and the song Body. Like I ain't even gonna lie. When I first heard that, I was just like, bro, what the fuck is going on right now? Like this girl really went into somebody's studio and said body yada 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 yada. Like I ain't even gonna lie. Like I listened to this album a couple times. Like I ain't even gonna lie. I listened to this album a bunch of times to sort of, you know what I'm saying, so I can do this little review right here, but that's one of them songs that had to grow on me. That's definitely one of them songs that had to grow on me. I ain't even gonna lie. The song to me is bad. Like, the song to me is bad as far as, like, the chorus and all that stuff. But at the same time, songs like that tend to grow on me because of, like, how damn repetitive it is. So, yeah, with that being said, to me, it's a bad song, but at the same time, it's like terribly good in a way. So yeah, as far as this album as a whole, like to me it's a decent project, but my whole thing for real is like she ain't really showed me no growth as far as, like, you know what I'm saying, doing something different. I feel like this is sort of like, you know what I'm saying, sort of the same album, except like it got more features, like, you know what I'm saying, it got more features, and in a way I feel like the features on here sort of, I ain't gonna say they washed her, but I prefer the features on here more than her. So yeah. Now finally jumping into this whole Gucci versus Jeezy thing. I enjoyed the entire show. I ain't even gonna lie. Like, I was team Gucci, but at the same time, just me being realistic and knowing about music and stuff, I felt like Jeezy was gonna win. But the whole thing that sort of like got me was like Gucci's entire attitude within the whole thing. Like, first off, you get Stacey Abrams on that mud, you know what I'm saying, talking, you know what I'm saying, give like a good message and all that junk. And then this man, Gucci, just immediately drops a diss on round one. Them songs that he was playing, I'm noticing like people were saying, like, you know what I'm saying, like, oh, he's petty because like he made a bunch of diss songs just to come up in here and diss Jeezy, and I'm like, nah, bro. Like, if you a real Gucci fan and you was listening to him during them damn mixtape days, like late 2000s or whatever, you know what's up about the beef. You should already know what was up. So Gucci just literally came in that mug on some like fuck it type of junk and just pretty much let Jeezy know what it is. And I do feel like it got to a certain point, especially like when the song Truth came on and Jeezy said what he said. Like, I feel like Gucci sort of like, you know what I'm saying, toned his attitude down a little bit, you know, and the whole, you know what I'm saying, the vibe sort of changed, and then they performed Icy at the end, and it was, you know what I'm saying, it was a great showing. I do feel like Jeezy won, you know what I'm saying. I feel like Gucci probably took like maybe the first couple rounds, but after that, Jeezy started, you know what I'm saying, Jeezy started to take over like I knew he would, because like I had, before I even watched this, I had kind of went through Jeezy catalog, because I was getting prepared for the Jeezy and T.I. battle, and then all of a sudden it turned into this. So I already had like a pre-recorded knowledge of like, damn, like this man Jeezy got like a lot of stuff. And then like what people be failing to forget, like Jeezy, you know what I'm saying, he had more of like a mainstream, presence or whatever. Gucci, he was more underground. So, you know what I'm saying, with that being said, I feel like far as like they legacies and stuff, you know what I'm saying, it's nice to see them, you know what I'm saying, finally in the same room, which let's jump on that real quick because people were saying like, oh, you know what I'm saying, Gucci being petty and all that stuff, and it's like, bruh, like y'all don't I guess y'all don't understand the story or y'all don't know much of the damn story or whatever, but go look it up. Pretty much the rumor is that, you know what I'm saying, if y'all listen to the old Jeezy song, Stay Strapped, he said something at the end about putting 10K on Gucci chain or whatever. And you know what I'm saying, some people came to get it and boom. You know what I'm saying? The man Gucci could have almost lost his life that night, but lucky for him, you know what I'm saying, he got out and actually killed one of the dudes. That's why he kept saying, "Oh, we smoking on." He kept saying we smoking on Pookie Loc tonight. You know what I'm saying? Like he just literally came in this like fuck the hits, fuck all that. Like I'm gonna just let you know how I feel and let you know that the shit that you tried to pull back in the day, it was some bullshit. And then at the same time though, I respect Jeezy too for having that damn like just the I don't know, bro, just the will, bro, because you could tell like Gucci was just sort of egging them on a little bit, and you gotta respect Jeezy's composure, bro. A lot of people were saying like, oh, Jeezy a bitch, Jeezy this, Jeezy that, and I'm like, nah, bro, I ain't even gonna lie, like I respect it. Then it's like, what can you do, especially when you the cause of like the shit that Gucci went through in a way derailed this man's career and all that junk. So it's like, what can you really do about that? And I feel like, you know what I'm saying, like shit, Gucci was justified, bro. The fact that, you know what I'm saying, Gucci actually accepted the battle and came in, like I feel like that's good enough. Like that shows growth within itself. So it shows that those two can be cordial and, you know what I'm saying, they can be in the same room and everything will be straight, you know. They even went to the little after party shit at the little compound club or whatever. So yeah, I enjoyed this versus a lot. This slick might be my favorite one, bro. Like it's just like if you was listening to their music during that time, bro, you already you should know what's up, bro. Like to me this is a great battle. As far as the Grammys, I seen where they finally put their nominations out. Bro, I don't really got much to say about that jump, man. Like, okay, I do like what they did as far as like hip hop album of the year and stuff, you know. Fredo on there, which to me is out of all the songs that was nominated, I feel like this is the best one. Like I feel like this is one of the years where like, especially for rap, they sort of I don't know, they probably got other people to sort of, you know what I'm saying, pay attention to like the actual hip hop landscape. Cause yeah, I'm not really mad at the best rap the best rap. So yeah, cause I'm not really mad at the best album of the year nominees. Only person on here that I'll probably take out for real is probably D Smoke with Black Habits, because I'm like it was a good album, but at the same time it's like I don't know, it was I feel like it's some other albums that could have been up here. Like throw a Griselda album on or some junk. I do like the fact that Chica got nominated for Best New Artist. Hopefully she wins that, because I feel like out of all the people she's the most quality. And then it's like with like K Tronada, I feel like K Tronada's been here for too long. It's kind of like when certain people like certain award places were nominating Chance the Rappers like Best New Artist, and it's like, dude, this man done dropped Asher Rap and all that junk. Like what the fuck? But it is what it is. Hopefully Chica wins. So yeah, and hopefully my boy Giveon can take on the best R&B album. That's one of the best R&B projects that came out this year, and it's been on repeat for me, bro. Giveon and definitely made me a fan this year, and you know what I'm saying, hopefully he can bring home some awards to show for it. As far as the other hip hop categories, I ain't really gonna get into that for real, because it's pretty much Magnus Stallion, Lil Baby, Da Baby, and Roddy Rich. And it's like with those four being in those other categories, like I ain't really too mad about it, because those are far as like the mainstream people, those are the people that has been getting the most attention for the most part. So yeah, I'm okay with that. So yeah. Oh yeah, one more thing. I forgot to say this during the video. So yeah. How the fuck you forget about The Weeknd? The Weeknd dropped one of the most popular albums this year, and he didn't get nominated at all. Like, I really don't understand that. After Hours was a phenomenal album, and pretty much damn near every song on that mode was on the radio. and The Weeknd is like legit the most streamed artist this year. So how the fuck that happens, I don't know. Like that's one of them things that happens that make me feel like the Grammys is just full of shit. So yeah. So yeah, I'm finna go ahead and get up out of here. Go ahead and get ready to stuff my face here in the next couple hours. Y'all go out there and enjoy y'all day. And with that being said, let me know how y'all feel about the content or whatever. Let me know if I was wrong about anything. I would love to hear y'all comments. Be sure to like, subscribe. Be sure to hit that notification bell so every time I drop a video, y'all can get an alert. Also, remember if you want to get your music featured on the channel, all you gotta do is just inbox me. I'm gonna drop my DMs and stuff and all my social media action, all that junk. It's gonna be at the end of the video. So yeah, thank y'all for watching this. T signing out. Peace.